All right. Hello, everybody. Um, so I have gigs tonight, so I can't paint my face at night, so I have to do it in the middle of the day. Excuse me, I need a shower. I have announced that to everyone now. Isn't that nice? But I figured if I gotta wash off, might as well wash off face paint as I'm doing it. So I'm taking some time to paint my face first. And then I'll get ready for all my fabulous gigs tonight. But sticking with the Christmas and creepy theme, I thought I'd do a poinsettia skull. So yeah, I've never painted poinsettias before, honestly. Like even in face painting world, kids that are like flowers are all about the freaking roses or the little itty bitty petal things, and nobody really gets poinsettias, so it's gonna be kind of weird. I'm gonna do poinsettias and then, of course, a skull. And I know I've done a skull before, but this design in particular, I haven't done. So I hope everybody has a fun weekend coming up. Christmas is right around the corner, and yeah, it's Halloween all year round for me, I guess. So yeah, we're gonna start off. I'm gonna start off going ahead and getting into the skull. I don't think I'm gonna do. I haven't really decided whether I wanted to do, like a complete whiteout skull, or if I wanted to kind of keep some of my natural skin tones, and that's where I think I'm leading to, because skulls aren't white, but it's a Christmas skull, so that's why I was like back and forth. So I don't know. I probably will stick with skin tones. There are some spots though where I would need to go back in with maybe some light brown or whatever, and touch those up. But yeah, all right. So getting back to winging it, let's have some fun with this. So don't forget to like, heart, whatever. Let me know you're watching. Let me know you care. Comment, hi November, hi Kristen, Zachary, Phil, and Maddie. Everybody's watching. All right, so I've got my pictures up over here on the side where I'm working here. So I've done skulls before, but I don't, like I said, I've never painted poinsettias, and in theory, it's not that difficult. In theory, I could totally frick this up though, right? So I've got some like holiday greenery pictures up, and if you don't know what a skull is and you need a reference photo, again, reference photos are your friend, So do it. Because I'm gonna stick with skin tones. I'm gonna go ahead and outline with brown before I do black, because as I said many times before, with the black, when I outline with the black, it can be really hard to erase or get rid of later. And if I misplace a spot, I'd rather just be able to wipe it off quicker rather than cursing myself for using black too early on. So anyways, yeah. All right, so excuse me, I'm not like, I've got my mirrors positioned differently now, so let's get this done. I think, yep. You got eyes? Everybody's got eyes, usually two of them. And I just want to be a regular skull. Skulls, you can make scary skulls and do the whole 45-degree angle thing that I talk about all the time, right? You could do that. Skulls are generally scary associated, aren't they? So I'm doing a Christmas skull, so maybe let's less scary it out and just do some, some regular eye holes. Now, it's funny because in regular skulls, instead of bringing this up to make it an angry eye, they make sad eyes. So when you do like any sad look, you want to do a pouty look, things will start up from the inside and then come down to the outside. And I always found it very interesting that the eye holes on a skull are slanted just slightly, and they all look like they're pouty skulls, like they're sad or something to be dead. Who knows, right? But that's something that's always, I thought, Well, that's a sad looking skull. Welcome to my weird mind, right? All right. That's where my... That's all right. You can always tune back later. Sadly, not sadly, it's not sadly. I will be face painting out and about later tonight. I've got some events and I won't be able to do it in the afternoon, so I thought, we'll just do a quick, quick. Yeah, you get it. Yeah, that's where that's gonna go. Cool. And now I'm gonna do some chief. I can't talk and paint my lips at the same time. You can make it as realistic or non-realistic as you want. Doesn't have to be exact. As long as it looks like a skull somewhat, right? Now normally, I think I would probably paint over my lips and add the teeth to my bottom lip, but I think I'm wanting my mouth to be a little bit separated. Yes. What's up, everybody? Hello, hello. Thank you for stopping by. I realize it's a work day and everybody are probably scrolling. Yay! I need to go up higher on this side right here for the angle. Sure, why not? All right. Do a little curve there, a little curve there. And then I'll curve up for my temple. There's my lines for that so far. Let's see here. Looking up a quick reference photo. Hey Scott, how's it going, baby? Now when you paint, I always feel like when you paint on skulls, it's not 100% accurate because this jawbone does not end just right here. It is still an illusion that we are working with. Thanks, Scott. Oh, I miss your seeing your face at the haunts, dude. Cool. I'm very faintly. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that, guys? Get in a close up of my pores there. Hey. Yeah. After all my videos, I swear to God, y'all know me more than my husband knows me. All up in my nose hairs and in my nose pores and everything else. Thank you so much, Scott. I appreciate that. I like having some fun with all my looks, and you know me, just having a good time with stuff. I'm just playing with some line work here. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. We'll go back in and worry about shading and stuff here in a second, but I wanted to get some placement of stuff down because now I'm going to go back in where I'm going to start doing the poinsettias and adding those in, and then I'll work on the skull. So here we go. I also have no idea how far down I think I'm taking it. It's an adventure, guys. It's always an adventure. So let me get my poinsettia pictures up here. Here they are. All right. I think what I'm going to do is start with, there is this violety, really dark pink that I'm going to go for first. And I'm doing it with a liner brush just because it's harder. Well, because I have no idea where the frick I'm still going to take this. Okay, so excuse me as I look straight on into the camera. I do know I want like one of my eyeballs, like a poinsettia coming out of my eyeball. So, and they seem to have these leaves that come and I don't see the flower, I see leaves because poinsettias, the red part or whatever, the really colorful part that everybody looks at actually are not the flowers, they're leaves. And they stem out typically 3 or 5 at a time, so it's a very odd number. And that is visually enhancing anyways when you work in 3s and 5s. So yeah, the flower of the poinsettia part is actually the really, really tiny little dot things in the middle. So let's get these red leaves on. I'm thinking I don't want the eye one to be ridiculously big, but in order for it to fit on my face, I should probably do the base leaves, which are going to be bigger, in a Y fashion like this, so I can fit them better. So just to kind of find out where the heck my placement's going to go on these, I'm just going to draw a very rudimentary Y. And again, they don't have to be perfect placement. And then they have really skinny end, and then they come out really big like that. There you go. I think I could probably make these a little bigger. There we go. I'm going to go in with my red. There we go. I'm going to go in with a light pink. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for all the hearts. I love you too. And we'll probably do just like off kilter, not necessarily dead center. I'm going to go in with a pink just so I can see where I'm going to go with that color. Maybe I will stick with pink, who knows? Oops, that was like backwards. Cool. All right, let's fill that in. I'm gonna go in with that mauve-y color. Cool. I don't know if I'll necessarily get them screaming with this look though. It's gonna be more holiday-y. I was really, really sad though. Like, I was mad at myself too for not doing something like that when I went to, like when I did the last one that I did. Man, I was in love with that so much. That Krampus. I just sat here and looked. I I walked around my house probably for like 2 hours with the Krampus makeup on just because I was like, I like this and I don't want to take it off. But I also had to go to bed, so. Sorry guys for the wiggly phone. Bye bye, eyebrows. Also, poinsettias don't necessarily just meet right in the middle like a flower would, because these colorful bits are leaves, not the flower. They all have a stem. And this is probably not such an awesome idea, painting right over my eye when it's probably just going to get messed up, but that's okay. I wanted to show you guys where I was going to go with it. And it's easier to show than explain because me and words, you know. Me and words. You see how that pink picked up a lot of that red? So I wasn't too worried about it being pink. It's all right. Hey. I'm gonna get a little bit of green here and just do get some happy green Christmas leaves on that. All right, maybe this poinsettia has a friend. Let's get Bob Ross with it, right? Hey, my nephew Christopher's watching. I think what I'm going to do for this part, I like having this here, but I want to bring down around this side and come around this way. So I'm going to make, I just flung paint at me. Oh, shoot. Okay, yeah. Getting back to this. Okay. I want a nice flow. How am I going to get that nice flow? We'll see. Hello, Eddie. How's it going? I hope everything is all paint and happiness for you. Remember I said 3s and 5s. So that's going to be my 5. since it's a big one. It's a big one. So this is my first time painting poinsettias. I've never painted poinsettias before. It's always interesting, trying something new. I think I'll offset that inner instead of doing a a 5, I'll do a 3 in there. Yeah. Now I'm going to take my knot liner brush and be a little smarter about this big flower here. I'm going to do the dark pink here, the mauve looking pink. We'll go in some with all the details here later. I just wanted to get the placement of these flowers down. There we go. How's everybody doing on this brisk, cold day? I know I've got people watching from, or that tune in and watch the videos later at least too, from all over the world. It's amazing. I live in Ohio, which is not fun. And it was like, I don't know, 15 degrees the last time I went outside this morning. It was bitter. But it could be worse. Honest to goodness. And then when I started too, I also didn't have any makeup on, and I apologize for scaring everybody like that. I was painting my face earlier because I have, well, my gig tonight is for like a masquerade theme. And I love doing it. I love doing masquerade. It's one of my favorite things to paint because, I mean, it's so carefree. You could turn anything into a masquerade mask, and it's fantastic. It's always fun. And that's, when somebody says do what you want as an artist, you almost get intimidated a little bit sometimes, I think. I do at least. Because I'm like, oh shoot, I get to do what I want. And then you feel like, oh, but snap, like, now what do? The pressure's on. What if they don't like it? And then you kind of have like this brain freeze, this fog thing that kind of takes over. And I didn't want to have that bog mind brain freeze thing happen. So I sat down to try to hash out some pictures. Not only that, but a lot of times when you're painting, you are busy and you don't have always time to stop and take a picture of stuff. And so there are designs that I had done that I don't have pictures of. So I had to sit down and do some of that. And sometimes these poinsettias, before the leaves actually turn whatever color they're turning, they actually sprout off green from the center. So we'll throw a couple of green ones in there like that. Let's see here. Cool. Let's do another big poinsettia on here. Maybe not as big, but just to kind of carry it over. Let's do one maybe right here. And he's going underneath that one. How about that? I guess what appeases me sometimes, I think, I don't know if I've said this before, sorry if I'm repeating myself, about this flower, is that it gets to be asymmetrical. That's the beauty in it. All right, I know I said 3 and 5s and I'm totally doing 4. I'm like breaking my rule here, whatever. I'm gonna do 3 on the pink. There's that. Oops. That one right there. There's a happy little leaf that lives there. Okay. Let's go in with the red. Cool. I don't know. Who's watching right now? There's one person watching. What do you think of the poinsettias? Do they look like crap poinsettias so far? Or do they actually look like poinsettias? I'm not going to mess with the eye right now. I almost did it. Did you see me do it? Did you see me do it? I almost did it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right. Cool. Let's do some foliage stuff now. I don't know. I kind of want to do another one right here. Let's do it. This center might be coming right there. And I'm getting to the part where I can't see my side of my face. It makes it just a little bit more difficult. What's up? Hello, hello, Stacy. Welcome. Tanya, Crystal, everybody. Hi. I'm doing a Christmas skull. It's where it's at. All right. Let's do it. Why don't I, see here. I'm gonna go in with some more green here. But I'm actually gonna mix some blue in it. I want like this really dark, almost foresty color green. So I can do a little bit of like a holly. Or maybe not, maybe another poinsettia leaf. It's where my hand does one thing, my mouth says another, I swear to God. If that's not proof I really don't know what the hell I'm doing, then I don't know what is. This is where I wish I had like eyes on the side of my head. Because I really can't see that spot. So I hope it doesn't look like crap. Kind of getting lighter on that green, so I'm going to go for the mix in the blue there. What is everybody's favorite Christmas song? Do you have a Christmas song that you like? I like my song. It's a hippopotamus song. And if I could talk and paint really well at the same time, then I would totally sing it to you while I'm doing this, but I can't because I lack that talent. But you guys know it, right? I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. That one. I just totally drew a pink mustache. Look, guys. See my mustache? I mustache you as a question. Yes, I had to say that. Cool. All right. Now I got the poinsettias down. Oh, I might have to go in here and do some detail work on these bad boys. Before I start filling in other spots. Nah, fam. I'm good. All right. More blue than green. I'm mixing up some paint here. Actually, I'm just going to use my table. I'm loading up my brush, and I'm just wiping it off on my table down here. You can use a mixing palette. You could use your arm or the back of your hand, whatever. It all works. And now I'm going to load up some green because I'm going to do some evergreen work. So more blue than green. I think I loaded it up like a total of 3 times with blue. And that's the color I got right there. because I'm going to do some evergreen work. So I want to maybe have, let's get a line here, dark brown. So I know where I'm going with that. And then we'll just do actually, before I do that blue-green, I'm going to go in blue. I'm just going to go straight blue, you guys, for some background. Just to give it some depth. There's that. Now I'm going to go in with that blue-green. I'm just doing little happy flicks. I'm going with a lighter green. There's a little too much there, that's okay. Now I'm going to make that green even lighter. I'm going to mix just the teeniest bit of white in with a little corner. Christmas poinsettias. Hello, Sherry. So Christmas poinsettias. I'm going to do a skull look. I got a bunch of poinsettias on my face right now. Right now I'm doing just kind of like some fur, like evergreen foliage. Because I'm going to add some pine cones and some berries to it. A little bit of white. Boy, that's going to be a fun when I black out later. All right, let's do that again. So that fur will probably come up. It'll probably come up from right there. And I'm going to take my blue again. And now we're going to go in. I mixed this blue. Oh, paint that I use. So I use all water-based paints. And there's like a gajillion types out there. And primarily, I will be honest, primarily my kit contains Mehron, otherwise known as Paradise paints. But I have been known to use Chameleon and Tab and Fab and Global and I used to be a big Kryolan fan, but I haven't been so much lately. But you know, there's a gajillion different types of brands out there that you could use, and I don't have $1 million, so I can't try them all at once. I wish I could. So I like to try new things. When I run out, I'll order something new if I really 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 want to try it. I also have been known to pilfer through some friends. This is what I suggest. So I have got some awesome face painting friends here where I live, and I'm very fortunate that we all like to experience and work together and share with each other, things that we've tried, and I'm very fortunate in that. I know that that does not exist everywhere, and it's a shame. It's a shame people can't get over themselves and work together and show each other things and build each other up. So we try to do that a lot here, and yeah. I have friends who have, they'll come home, or they'll come home. We'll go to a gig or something together, and they'll be like, "Look what I got," and then we share and we try each other's stuff, and it's so much fun. So that's another way I like kind of try out new things and new paints and see if I really like them. We have a lot of people who, that work here in Ohio as face painters, face and body painters, and or children's entertainers in general. And there's no reason why we can't love and support each other, right? That way. So I think I'm not going to have too much of a stem here, but I am going to do maybe just like a little poof here. All right, going with my straight green. As one of my good friends would say, Miss Martha, if you're watching, there's plenty of work, enough to go around. Cool. All right, let's do some foliage. I think what I'm going to have to do is these little parts where I'm doing the fern, I'm going to have to do those last. Because I just realized it really is going to be such a pain in the booty to go back. Let's just do that now. Just go ahead and start doing the shading stuff. So I'm just going to take a wet brush here. I've already got brown on my face. And I'm just going to smear it around and fade that out. Just everywhere. Do you see how I'm doing that? It's the easiest trick in the book. I'm just taking a brush, dipping it in the water, going over that edge on the line and taking my finger and rubbing it right over. Instant shade, instant shadow. Cool. I'm going to go back in with the liner and clean up all of those. Lines there for the teeth. Cool. I think I want to take that up just a little bit more. Cool. Take that eye I gotta hide my eyebrow. Best way to do it is just to bring that up. Cool. I'm gonna get a filbert because I like those to fill in big spots. Oof. Hello, Marine, my love. I had to switch over to my old lady mirror because I'm an old lady and I can't see my eyes. Can you guess what I'm doing though? Oh, I could say. I like doing creepy. Creepy is what I'm good at. Later on this year, I think what I'll do is maybe, I don't like those teeth on there. Maybe doing a cute look, who knows. I'm sure my niece Katie would probably not mind. Although she is a horror aficionado, she is really big into cosplay. And I'm sure she would not mind how to do some cosplay stuff, so. is what I'm doing. Kind of transitioned from doing the black part here. Breakdance. Hey. I'm just giving some little flicks. I'll probably hit that up with some white too. Barely any paint on this brush. With the black and just the softest of touches is all I'm giving it. Lighten that up there. Just creating the indentations and skulls. Since I kept my skin tone, ooh, that was a little too dark brown. I'm going to mix a little bit of white and that light brown together. There we go. Cool. Maybe even go a little lighter than that. Just give a little bit of shade or highlight there. There. Yay! Go to my reference photo over here. Let's check out this side here. Let me see. Too much there. Now I need to hide my lips here. Hola, Eva. I'm extra, so I'm adding cracks. Cool. What's up, guys? Welcome to my happy skull painting. Christmas skull here going on. Now I'm just going to take a thin liner brush and go over these teeth. Cool. All right. Now I'm filling some of this neck here because it's going to be a pain to paint over with either way, but when I do more of that like sprig of spruce or whatever it is that I'm doing, it'll be more time consuming to go over the black, but less frustrating than trying to paint around it with black. So it's one of those pick your poisons, you know? Can you see that? See, that's why I'm mad? That's alright. I don't have to take one for the team too bad. I don't have to really get in my ears because I'm going to hide that with a scarf. But if you wanted to paint your ears, you're welcome to. Cool. We're getting there, kiddos. It's just stupid details is what I was trying to say. It's not what I almost said. I am praying that this does not fall down. Wait, hold on. Tape. Because I'm scared this is gonna come crashing and ruin everything. So I'm going to tape down these legs on this little stand thing real quick. Stay. Okay. Bring that forward a little bit. Please don't fall. Fell. That's okay. I just want to see what the hell I'm doing on my chest because I can't. Cool. Oh my god, I think I'm having a hot flash. If I start sweating all this off, I'm going to be legit pissed off. Ugh. Why is getting old literally such a struggle? Ugh. If I could go back, I think I would. But on one condition, that I would have all the ridiculous knowledge that I have now. Like, it's like, I say that as if it was a lot of knowledge, and it really isn't. I still don't know a lot of shit about a lot of things. But if you gave me like the Matrix red blue pill thing, but I could either have my youth or stay where I am today, I would definitely take my youth. Dude, I miss being able to get up out of bed and just get up out of bed. Not have to sit on like the edge of the bed for the first 10 minutes and talk myself into standing up because my knees hurt or my hips hurt or my back hurts. Like that's the idea thing. Plus, I could also like work 6 jillion jobs and still have energy to do all that crap. Not now. I still get excited, but then I'm like, if you know what I mean. All right. I think I blacked in enough for now. Let's do some more of those like little sprig things. So, let's see here. I kind of wanted to have one coming up this way. Like that. And remember we started with blue, but this is going to mix in with some of that black, which is a pain in the took us. So I'm just going to go just a teeny bit heavier on that. And then my Bob Ross color down here with that blue and the green. See what I mean about like trying to paint over or paint in between each one of those little needles that you make? I'm gonna suck arse. All right, let's go into straight up green. I'm gonna take some green and some white. I actually have some lime green. The new color of the week, lime green. I don't know, does it look like something or does it look like crap? I don't know. I can't tell. I don't have like the best camera I know in the world. Like seriously doing everything via my cell phone. Yeah, that works. Cool. I'm gonna do one more down here. And I'm gonna do the green, the Bob Ross blue green. We're just creating layers to give it a little bit of depth. Cool. Let's do that lime green again. It's all about building up. And that white with the green. How's it looking, guys? Oh, thank you, Mateas. Felicidades igualmente. I feel like I should be playing like some Feliz Navidad or something in the background. But, you know, Facebook. People get mad. How come this one can't look like that? How come the other ones look good? And the other one, that one just looks like bullcrap. That's better. All right, let's put some pine cones and red berries in this crap, because why not? I've already taken too long to do my face anyways. We're already there, so might as well keep going. I've never painted a pine cone. I imagine it's kind of like turkey feathers, right? Oh, thank you, Morgan. We'll start with dark. Let's see here. Kind of like that. Maybe I need to make it bigger. Yeah, sure. Why not? And we'll hit it with the light brown. Kind of like that. I want that light brown to dry before I do anything else onto it, so. Now it's time to add some details to these flowers. I'm going to do, and that, I'm going to get my shadow out. I'm doing the shadow before I do my lines because I want my lines nice and crisp. Oh my god, I should have probably turned off my notifications. You keep making noise back there. This is where all the magic happens, when you finally get to do all the shading and fun stuff. It's my favorite part to watch, at least when I watch videos. And like I said before, I'm gonna wait to do my eye last. Because that's gonna be very tricky. The key is to be able to, I gotta be able to get up close. I'll probably do my eye details off camera. Simply for that reason, I gotta get up close. A lot closer. Yes. All right. I'm gonna take some of this pink and go on, let's see here. Just on the outer edges to brighten that up there. Take that same pink. Give that red leaf some definition there, just on the edges. I don't know if that looks good over there. I can't see. My eyeballs don't go that far. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that. Just thought I'd have fun with a skull today. Why not? All right, let's go back to these poinsettias here. I want to detail those boogers out before I go any further. So look at my poinsettia picture here. Take my pink for the highlight. I have like these little ridges. Oh my God, Cindy, I've been here far too long. Then I think most people just give up on me anymore. I've been here far too long. That is a good question. I don't even know when I started. I wish I knew, but I don't. But do they look like poinsettias, Cindy? Tell me. I hope they look like poinsettias. I'm questioning this one on this side so bad because I cannot see this part on me. Otherwise, if they don't look like poinsettias, then I really, oh my god, I just wasted my time. Scott, does it look like poinsettias? Oh, thank you. I'm getting scared over here. I don't know why I feel so nervous about this stupid thing. Oh my god. Sorry. Cool. Oh, that brown is dry. I'm gonna take a little brown, a little white. Speaking of the little berries, time to give them a little facelift here. Holy frick turds! There's too much. I did too much. I did totally too much. Now I'm just going over the edges here. I'm cleaning up all my edges on the ends. And really helping that to stand out. Right there on my chest. I don't know if you guys can see it. Thank you, Cindy. I really appreciate you watching and hanging out and giving me feedback. You know what, Cindy? A lot of people do watch me for hours because it takes me too goddamn long to do this. So if anybody's new to these videos, I'm all about practicing and having fun and trying something that I've never tried before. So usually a good makeup tutorial, meaning not mine, will have practiced a look before and can get it down, and then they do it in all sorts of takes, and it takes however long it takes them to do it. But what you're left with essentially is, a decent 10-15 minute tutorial. And usually when people paint their faces like this, it sure as heck does not take 10 or 15 minutes. It's very unrealistic. People spend hours painting themselves. And part of it, the reason why it takes so long to do these videos is because I want to do specifically looks that I haven't done before. I want to try something new. So if I flub up, then I literally flub up for everybody to see. And that's okay. That's okay to flub up. Everybody flubs up. I'm a big flubber upper. But I'm also here to let you know that it's okay to flub up. It's just makeup. How do we work around that? How do we get past that? How do we approach it from this angle? And my page is Aftershock Art, so not everybody follows my page, and for some reason, when I do Facebook Lives, Facebook does not like me doing a live feed from my page. I have no idea why. So I tend to do these videos, the live feeds at least, from my my personal Facebook page. But Aftershock Art, and I can't remember what is my profile pic because I suck at life. Time for the little flowers inside the poinsettias. I'm just taking a little bit of white and I mixed it with just the tiniest pigment of green. And just going on some of those edges here again, just to help make that fern stuff stick out just a teeny bit more. A little bit of white to go over these berries. Might hit a little bit of red back in there, but oh my God, these look horrible. Absolutely, please add me to your friends list. I would love that. If there's anything I love more than painting my face, it's making awesome new friends like yourself. Cindy, are you a painter too? Paint by numbers are fun. Oh my God. I wish this was all paint by numbers. Sometimes I sit there and I have no idea where I'm going to go with a design. And having paint by numbers would really help. Yes. Oh, thank you. I'm going to touch him up. Painting over your eyes is such a pain in the butt, especially if it's any kind of complicated design. I'm happy that it's a poinsettia because I can hide the lines generally in the picture, but it is a pain in the butt because I do have to see and I keep blinking and moving and looking at things. It can be a pain in the butt to paint sometimes. Ooh, I got red on my fingers. You see that? Oh, dang and nabbit. Dang and nabbit. All fixed. Cool. Where's my shadow again? Where did I put that? There it is. And go over this side because as you can see, it wore down. And I kind of wanted to take this dark brown. Let's go right here to give that a little lip in that spot. So here we go, guys. I think I'm gonna call the video. Other than going over that eye, I think essentially it's done. Get a little yellow on here. Yes. So essentially, instead of Absolutely. Absolutely, Cindy. That is 100% absolutely real. People are so mean during the holidays. I don't know why. The stress. I don't care. Dude, take a Xanax and go about your day. You don't have to bring everybody else down with your frustration. So, anyways, I'm calling it, you guys. Stay tuned for final looks. This is going to be my Christmas skull. The sun's coming in through my window now, as you can tell. But this is essentially it. So the first time I've ever painted poinsettias, I never painted roses on a skull before unless it was for like a sugar skull, Dia de los Muertos. But here we go. Stay tuned for final looks. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Cindy, it was wonderful talking with you, wonderful meeting with you, and I look forward to talking to you guys in the future. As always, stay scary, and as always, also, happy scaring, everybody.